Drop it.
What's up guys, it's Sunday and today I am doing a full day of eating. Today's going to be a refeed day. I haven't had a refeed and I can't even remember the last time. Yeah, I just been having the same macros for throughout the entire week, even on rest days. I know before, well, for you guys that were subscribed for a while, I know that you would see before on my rest days I would do lower carb, higher fats, and just lower calories overall. But lately I just been doing the same macros: 400 grams of carbs, 160 grams of protein, and 90 grams of fat every day. And I haven't had a refeed in a long time, so today I'm having a refeed, and I'm gonna shoot for about 600 grams of carbs. Probably about 160 protein, and fat's probably about 30. So yeah, the time now is 4:40 p.m. and I'm gonna start cooking some food, and I'll show you guys what I got. So stay tuned guys. Alright, and you guys recognize this plate, but it's definitely modified. And here I have my daily platter, but it's extremely low in fat. So I have 99% lean ground turkey, 6 ounces, 1 serving of spinach, 100 grams of mushrooms, some garlic, a little bit of sugar-free ketchup, and over here I have 1,000 grams of russet potato that I baked in the oven at 400 degrees for 50 minutes, and 300 grams of white sweet potato. And yeah guys, so normally I'd have cashew butter or some type of nut butter in the sweet potato, and as well as some avocado. So and for refeed days, you want your fats a lot lower, as low as possible. And so I think in this whole dish right here, let me pull up the macros. Well, I'll put them on the screen, but anyway, I think in this whole dish is only 2 grams of fat, 75 grams of protein, and 247 grams of carbs. So yeah, starting off my refeed day right, get some micros in there, and check in with you guys in a bit and show you what I get into next. Alright guys, I just demolished that tray of food. Super good. And next I'm going to have some of these Pretzel Crisps, and they are macros, well, 7 servings, and 1.5 grams of fat, 22 carb, and 2 grams of protein per serving. And I'm going to eat the entire bag, but first let's try it out. Yeah. Actually really good. So these are the honey mustard and onion flavor. I've had the everything flavor before and the original, and those are really good, but these are, I think these are the best so far. So yeah, there's 7 servings, and I'm gonna eat the whole bag. Total macros are 11 grams of fat, 14 grams of protein, and 154 grams of carbs. So, carbing up, gonna slay these and show you guys what I have in store for next. Alright guys, and my next meal, well, Refeed meal, I guess, is one of my famous protein breads. And in here I have 250 grams of Kodiak cake mix, 20 grams of no-bake cookie whey, 100 grams of banana, 2 large eggs, and 1 cup of cashew milk. I baked it in the oven at 350 degrees for 30 minutes. I'm going to pour some Walden Farms syrup on it. And total macros for this bread: 19 grams of fat, 184 grams of carbs, and 73 grams of protein. So let's sauce it up. And now let's cut this baby open. Ooh. Oh. This is so good. Bread heaven. Sorry, I just cut out another piece and I just had to show you guys the goodness. See the banana in there? Oh man. Bread porn. So good. Boom. Finished. Time is 7:01 p.m. and I pretty much just ate 600 grams of carbs in an hour and a half. I feel completely satisfied and full, and it wasn't even like, well, I don't know, when I would eat a meal, you know, like I always felt like I could, you know, always eat more. And well, obviously I wasn't eating like this amount of calories in one sitting. I usually kind of split up my meals. You know, I'll have like 2 meals a day, which is my first meal of the day, which is usually around, you know, 2 or 3 p.m. after I train. And then I'll get my second meal in about 7 or 8 o'clock. And usually like it's like 1,500 calories each. I don't like exactly split it in half, but that just ends up being around the calories where each meal ends up being. But yeah, right now I feel completely satisfied, and you know, I just haven't had a refeed in a while, and I got you know, next week I'm starting a new training block, and it's going to be focused on a lot of heavy compound movements. So yeah, I'm looking forward to starting this new training block and being nice and fueled and ready for it. So tomorrow I got a chest session, and also I hit a PR the other day, which was pretty cool. Actually, I'll play that right now. I wasn't sure where I was gonna put it. It was just kind of random when I did it, and so yeah, I'll play that right now. And yeah, like so far training is going good with this lean bulk, and my current macros are 400 grams of carbs, 160 grams of protein, and 90 grams of fat. And like I said earlier, I have that every single day, even on rest days, and slowly increasing the calories, well, carbs and fats, as my weight kind of plateaus. And so yeah, just small increments here and there, you know, end up being a lot. Like You know, it wasn't long ago that, you know, I just got out of my mini cut and I was taking about 350 grams of carbs. So, you know, 50 more grams of carbs and about, I want to say about 10 more grams of fat, but slowly adding in over, you know, the course of like weeks and months. And, you know, that's how I managed to stay pretty lean. And, so yeah, you know, just adding slow increases here and there, you know, whether it be 5 to 10 grams of carbs, you know, just to maximize the metabolic capacity and, you know, just get your food intake as high as you can. You know, this is the longest I've let myself stay in a surplus, and, you know, I feel awesome. And, you know, I'm just gonna keep it going. You know, before I would always, you know, go into a surplus and then, you know, I'd start to put on a little bit of body fat, and then I'd be like, oh shit, you know, I gotta stay shredded. So I would, you know, pull calories back and, you know, get lean, and it just constantly like kind of back and forth. But now it's like I'm seeing the progress that I'm making. Like I'm getting stronger, I'm getting bigger, and, you know, I'm doing everything that I want to do, and I get to eat a lot of food, and, you know, this is great. It's amazing, the power of intermittent fasting and macros. And, you know, it just made dieting so easy. And, you know, you guys should definitely give it a shot. Like intermittent fasting, it's crazy. It's so awesome. Like I wish I learned about it a long time ago, because like when it comes time to lean down, like dieting is so easy, you know, because you're not eating like these small little baby meals, and, you know, constantly looking at the clock like, oh great, I can eat again in 2 more hours, and, you know, the meal size you get is so like maybe 400 or 500 calories, and it does nothing to me, you know, it does not satisfy me. So I'm very happy with the way I implement intermittent fasting into my life. And, you know, I'm just not food focused. Like, you know, I don't even have to think about food during the fasted state. You know, I just drink my coffee and, you know, get some work done, fully focused, and then I train. And then after I train, you know, I have my first meal of the day, and then, you know, then I'll still have so much calories to eat later on at night for dinner, you know. So like I'll have a really big post-workout meal and be full, and then nighttime, you know, I still have so much more calories to eat. So it's awesome. It's great. I love it. And wow, I just really rambled on for a while, but yeah, this video is about my refeed day, but I try to implement as much information as I can in every one of my videos, just to, you know, help you guys out and just show you guys what I'm doing, and show you that, you know, dieting doesn't have to suck. And you know, today I did eat more processed food. Well, not too much. I mean, the pretzels and the bread, but I do use like Kodiak cake mix, which has way less like processed stuff in it than like a regular pancake, complete pancake mix, which I would use for my breads. So yeah, lately I've been using the Kodiak cake mix. It's, I guess, cleaner, if you want to say that. But you guys know how I eat. You know, my diet mainly consists of whole foods. Like, you know, I'm always eating vegetables, potatoes, you know, avocado, you know, lean protein sources, like healthy fats. So today was an exception for being a refeed day, because it's really hard to get in, you know, all those carbs with just clean whole foods. But yeah, I had you know, 1,000 grams of russet potatoes. It's like 2 pounds, and it was like 181 grams of carbs, and you guys saw the amount of volume. But yeah, so I added, you know, those pretzels, which were really good, and then it was nice to make a nice big bread too. So so yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me show you guys my macros for the day. And I get a lot of people asking me what app I use, or what program. This is MyFitnessPal. So right here is all the ingredients for the bread. It was 20 grams of no-bake cookie, 2 eggs, 250 grams Kodiak cake mix, 100 grams of banana, and 1 cup of cashew milk. Here's the pretzels, and then here was my daily platter, but obviously modified. Look how low the fat is, 2 grams. Normally this plate will be about 30 to 40 grams of fat when I have it on my regular days. And then the carbs will be around, I'd say like 160-ish, 180, because I don't have usually half the amount of recipe potatoes on my normal days. And then I had 1 scoop of wellness greens, which is just pretty much micros and in a powdered form that Poliquin makes. Totals for the day: 591 grams of carbs, 163 grams of protein, 33 grams of fat, and 64 grams of fiber. I hope you guys enjoyed my full hour-and-a-half day of eating, Refeed day style. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, guys.